stream. I'm just kind of recording thoughts and ideas that came because I was watching a bunch of YouTube videos. Um, I don't know if you originally knew this, but I was planning to make like kind of a series of animation slash animatics about the Dream SMP, kind of summarizing the story in an easier way for people to understand, because the summarizations that I have seen, they've been pretty good, but they have missed some things that I feel are important, and I feel like they shouldn't be left out. So I obviously am like, if I want to see what I want to see, I gotta do it myself, type of thing. But animation takes time, and I don't think I want to be working on this for the next 15 years of my life. So I'm gonna make a comic instead, and I have to storyboard that comic, and it all has to start with Dream, because this is the Dream SMP. Well, so yeah, prologue to the Dream SMP, I guess you could call it. Maybe. I wanna. I've been debating on it, but I'm now got really comfortable with the idea of showing not flashbacks really, but like a view to the future of when Dream is either fighting, like either when Eret doesn't push the button, Tommy does, but when Eret metaphorically pushes the button and betrays L'Manberg and Dream kills people, kills L'Manberg people. Oh, this is all Minecraft roleplay, by the way, if you're new here. Or Doomsday, when he's blowing up L'Manberg, or many moments to choose from. I definitely want to like keep in like some of his speech from, like, what was it? There was like right after, like I think right before Tommy got exiled, he said something that I could snatch. And also his whole, like, he had a big monologue in the final disc battle. Very some good lines there. I definitely know that. Maybe even some lines from the Sam lore, but I don't know if I'll use it. I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe not. But basically flashbacks to him being flash forwards, I don't know, visions, just showing what is to come, but not just of Dream. We're gonna see a little bit of people, probably like L'Manbergians fighting or something. Maybe Wilbur blowing up L'Manberg. Maybe some Technoblade. Ah, wow. Maybe the disc. Wow, wow. Maybe the egg. Wow, wow. And that's a little bit much. But I just mainly want to focus on Dream for that, and maybe show a little bit more. Probably L'Manberg, because, like, he's most antagonistic to the people of L'Manberg. So, yeah. And then we go back, and then it's present day, and Dream is not blowing things up or murdering people or manipulating people, and he is exploring this new world with George. Wow, wow, wow. So that start of the comic will just show what's gonna happen eventually. So people are not coming into this being like, wow, this is gonna be some happy adventures with two best friends. And know that a lot of stuff is gonna go down later down the line, because I bet you could totally come into the Dream SMP like fandom and like watch Tales of the SMP where they're like goofing around, or like just, and there's so many streams where they're just like, oh my gosh, this is so nice and wholesome, friends being friends, oh look at that, they're just, it's a little prank, ha 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 ha. And then like just they drop a bunch of angst on you for no reason. You're like, what the heck? Especially since lately the Dream SMP has been full of angst. It's like, what are you? Character Ranboo? Anyway, so that's what my plan. My original plan was to go based on, I think it's the first Dream SMP stream. It's Dream's stream, and he and George are discovering 1.16 Minecraft, and they go in the Nether for the first time, and they're like, wow, wow. I really wanted to get the innocent like vibe of them being like discovering things and being like amazed by all the new things around them, and I still want to get that after the flashback of him killing people and murdering people and stuff like that, to just show how much of a difference. But I also, in the flashback, I want to highlight his need to control people, because I think that is a core part of his character. Even though he said some different things to Sam when they had that weird therapy-ish, not really therapy, thingy in prison. Even though he said that he doesn't want control over the people in the server, like, come on. Let's look at your actions and then look at what you just said. We don't take anything that Character Dream says to face value here, okay, guys? But, now I'm going in a tangent about theories and what I think about recent lore, but this is a rambling stream, so why not? Anyway, I mean, like, not anyway, I want to kind of keep talking about it. But I do feel like he's been more honest than he's ever been to anyone in those Sam in prison streams. I think he was more honest, because usually he's very, very calculated on what he says, and he really puts together what he's going to say to the person he's going to put it. And he obviously was doing that with Sam. He led Sam right into his little claws, right into his little spider web. But like, I don't know. It felt like kind of more genuine. Maybe it's because he was like making fun of Sam and being like all sarcastic and like giggly sometimes. Maybe that's why it felt like, oh, this is more honest, because you never see that lately of him. That's like very old Dream stuff. Like, he was always sarcastic. Like, you can see it when he's bullying Tommy. Bullying is a little light. But you can see it when he's around Tommy. He definitely has a sarcastic tone and makes fun of Tommy in a way that's like the way he does with Sam. But I don't know, with Sam it feels a little bit like lighthearted and less like, oh my gosh, this guy is awful, you know. Even though words, yes, words. Okay, back on the comic thingy. So I basically just want to, I guess I explained it, show his want and need to control in the flash forwards question? Yeah, flash forwards. And obviously the destruction and violence that he's creating, and then go back, boop, to him just hanging out with George, discovering what will be the Dream SMP, and then they start building stuff. And then I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to introduce a lot of characters, because I know I want to introduce a few, at least the main people who were there before Tommy, in one episode, which is, I mean, I'm not really there to develop them all into like their personalities in that episode. I mean, they could potentially get everyone who comes gets their own episode, but that's like so boring. Like, you'll see them later. It's okay, man. Like in Avatar, every new character didn't get their own episode. I mean, kind of they did. Kind of. But like, I feel like Katara and Sokka's like first scene when they're like in the boat and then they're rowing down and arguing just shows their character, and just shows who they are very, very well. Like, for the future, it sets up the core parts of their character, and that's just all I need to do in that first episode with all the rest of the people I'm introducing, which would be Alyssa, Callahan. I plan to make Callahan actually a deer. I don't know. I feel like Callahan as a deer would be cool. I don't see many people drawing him like as a full deer and not a human, and I just feel like, why would you draw him as a human? Like, how am I supposed to design a design for that? Am I gonna do like a person like it's Captain America and Rudolph? Like, what? The design challenges. Oh my gosh. You know, I had so this is why I haven't drawn Foolish. I don't know. I don't really actually talk about Foolish that much on this in my streams, because I don't know. I guess there's nothing to talk about. I talk about Ranboo more. I watch them equally as much. I think I actually have more Foolish channel points at the moment. I haven't watched Ranboo since he took his break, actually. I will watch some VODs though, because gotta catch up. Watch some Ranboo horror streams. Watch him get scared. Woo! Yay! Also, I did come for a little bit. I did. I just stopped that sentence because I was like, I did watch. Yeah, that word. I did watch a little bit of Ranboo's stream the other day on Origin SMP with Sneed. And I saw stuff on Twitter about it, tweeting funny moments, and I was like, oh, I really want to watch that now. I know it's going to be funny. They're always funny together. So, I really want to watch that. But I haven't, because I'm being productive and not productive because I'm up right now. My phone is about to die, and I'm sitting here talking about random stuff. Anyway, Foolish. So, been watching a lot of Foolish streams, even though I can't catch all of it because he streams for like 8 hours every day. And even when he doesn't, I have a life. And I'm trying to actually, you know, live my life well and accomplish things in that life successfully. So, Foolish has interesting lore. His character design is annoying. Because you're like, should I make him more totem or more shark? Probably more totem, because he really hasn't leaned into the shark side of his character in lore at all. But then you're like, but a shark head would look so cool. That would look so dope. And you know you gotta put it on anyway, because either it's like he killed a shark and he put it on his head. You know how like Hercules killed the oh, I might be referencing something completely wrong, but there's just like this Girls of Olympus, or what is it called? I think it's called Girls of Olympus. It's a series I used to read, and in that series, the Hercules of that series, it was based on Greek myth because I loved Greek myths when I was little. I still do love it. That's why I got into that. I got into like literally anything. I read the actual book of Greek mythology, like the really big one that like you think it was really boring for like a little kid to read, but I read it and I loved it. And then I found Percy Jackson, and that was the first time I like really loved reading books. I ate that up. And oh my gosh, Percy Jackson is gonna get a series on Disney Plus. They're greenlit, and the dude who is directing it, he directed something recently, and I heard good things about that. I haven't watched it because I don't got Disney Plus. I go to my auntie's house if I want to watch Disney Plus, because we not like that. I only have Netflix. Watch Arcane. It's on Netflix. It's good. I'm actually watching Arcane in French right now to improve my français. So, yeah. I think it's very funny that they say Lex Tech. It's just funny that they add the L to Hex Tech. I just find it funny. Also reminded me of L'Manberg. The reason why there's an L in front of Manberg is because they're like, alright, Wilbur and Tommy were like, alright, we need to make like a country just for us Europeans. There's too many Americans on this server. So then they made a country, and they're like, oh, what should we call it? Mantopia? Manberg? Yeah, I like Manberg. Then it's like, wait, but we need to make it sound European. And then they added the L. Then L'Manberg was born. Boom. So, you can see how rambly I am, and I just go off into different tangents. I went from foolish to like, I went from a lot of things. I'm trying to catch my ideas. I don't know. Thinking where I'm going to take this, or if I'm going to end this. Or I'm on 18, that's fine. This is a drawing I did for animation. You should check it out on my YouTube. The JMC girl, yeah, it's there. This is one of the frames for it. It's Dream. Wow. Should check it out on my YouTube. Yes. Go. Just like literally links in my about. And if you do exclamation point YouTube or exclamation point YT, you get the link to my YouTubes. Wow. Just promote my whole page. Also, this picture is from Twitter, my Twitter, which you can follow. Wow. If you do exclamation point Twitter, then you can get the link to my Twitter and follow it. Support black people. It's Black History Month in America. Even if you're not American, I am. And obviously, we all know that America is the only country in the world, so. Speaking of black people, that's a funny sentence. There's this guy, his name is Whyt, not white like the color white, but like Y with a T at the end. So WHYT, manga. And he has made a manga of his own, and he's working with this I forgot what they're called. You know, like Shonen Jump. It's, oh, if you don't know Shonen Jump, look it up. But it's basically like a manga, like a place where you can put mangas on, and it's specifically for shonen mangas like My Hero Academia or like One Piece or Naruto or stuff like that. And so that's like in Japan. And then so he is with whatever the American equivalent to Shonen Jump is, but not like as popular because, you know, it's a foreign manga. And they're trying to make it easier for people who are not in Japan to get in the business with making mangas and stuff, and I think that's really dope. And it has a bunch of different creators on there, a lot of diversity from many different people, and there's some cool stories. Whyt Manga's story is called Apple Black, and it's a shonen series. I read a few of the chapters on his website. Seems cool. I love the art. I was interested. I like the guy with the orangey red hair. I like him. I don't know his name, but it's a character from the book. So if you want to find out, go buy the book, because he released a new version of the book, and if you buy it, you can support him and support other people who are trying to make it in the industry and make it easier for you to access to publish manga that is not in Japan, and for you to access manga that's made by people who are not in Japan. So it's pretty dope, and I think it's pretty cool what they're doing. So it comes in many different languages, not just English too. So might want to check it out. That's my Black History Month shout out. Oh, I have another one. MyFroggyStuff. There's a channel I used to watch when I was younger. I'm still subscribed, but I used to watch her a lot when I was younger because I really love dolls. I still have dolls, I just don't play with them. I kind of want to collect dolls though. I like collecting things. I used to collect bottle caps when I was younger, and like corks that on wine bottles, because my dad likes collecting wine, so I get the bottle, I get the corks, and I like smelling them. Or I liked smelling them. I don't really do that anymore. I also don't collect the bottle caps the reason why I collected the bottle caps in the first place was because of how we recycled. You'd have to take the bottle cups off of the water bottles before you put them in the recycling. But now you don't have to do that anymore. You can keep them on. So, yeah. Anyway, I like collecting things, and doll collecting, I might get back into it later when I actually have money and income and stuff like that. But right now, actually, there's some dolls that are really dope and I really want them. But I don't know, if I ask my parents for dolls, they'll be like, how old are you again? Don't you think you're a little too old for dolls? Oh, speaking of dolls, oh my gosh, guess what? Mattel, and if you don't know what Mattel is the brand that owns Barbie. And if you don't know what Barbie is, I don't know what you're doing. Look it up, I guess. Google is free. Mattel is the brand that makes all the Barbie dolls, and Mattel got the license to make Disney Disney dolls again, because they used to have the license and they used to make Disney princess dolls, and I got the whole collection of Mattel Disney princess dolls. But then, like around like 2013, 14, 2013, 14, maybe 15, around then, Disney moved to Hasbro. Hasbro makes like a bunch of like action figures and like toys for like marketable like shows. Like if you ever think of My Little Pony, all their things are made by Hasbro. And like if you know Transformers, their stuff is made by Hasbro. Shopkins, that was a big thing for a while. That's made by Hasbro too. So that's what Hasbro makes. And Hasbro is really good at making ponies and cute big eyes and Shopkins, and those are really nice, and I liked those, and I collected Shopkins too. And I thought they were good at making those. But when they started making Disney princess dolls, the just mold of their face and the quality, like, oh my gosh, the degrade in quality. I was like so insulted. I was like, wow, this is what you think of children nowadays? I was so insulted. I was just appalled. So thank gosh that Mattel has it back. I plan to see Encanto dolls made by Mattel with full articulation. Come on. Don't give me the 4-joint articulation. Come on. Full articulation. It doesn't even need to be a made-to-move body. Come on. 8 joints? 16? Maybe not 8 joints. That's still small. 16 joints? Come on. Please. Mattel, you're my only hope. Anyway, so I'm glad Mattel got it back. If I see like really nice dolls that Mattel makes, if they make some good dolls, then I may snatch them. Okay, we've gone around the world. Oh, back to my Froggy stuff. So, she collects dolls also, and she makes homes and food and like literally anything you could imagine for the dolls, and basically makes them their whole world. And she does it so well. All her crafts look so beautiful and amazing, and oh, they just inspired me so much, and they're so cool. So if you're into crafty stuff like that, even if you don't like dolls, maybe you just want to watch someone be artsy, her channel's there. MyFroggyStuff. That's my second Black History shout out of the day. I guess I can do one more. MissDarcei. She's a makeup artist. She's a makeup YouTuber, and all the people I mentioned are YouTubers. They have other like social medias, but I'm talking about their YouTube content. MissDarcei is a makeup YouTuber. She does a lot of Korean beauty. She likes Korean beauty products, but she does like challenges where she'll do like different makeup looks, like try to turn into a e-girl or like cottagecore looks and like stuff like that. And those are really cool. And she also has a really funny personality, MissDarcei. She's just really funny. So I don't even wear makeup, so it's like it's not even, you don't even have to be into makeup or know anything about makeup, because I know nothing about makeup. But I just enjoy her content. And I appreciate the art of makeup. Oh my gosh, so pretty, so pretty. Yep, that's my third and final shout out for now. Am I done rambling? My phone's gonna die soon, so I'm gonna have to stop rambling sometime. Did I talk about all I need to do about what I have, what I have in my mind for the comic so far? Oh, I guess I could talk about more characters I have to introduce. So, I already said Alyssa, Callahan. I need to do Sam, awesome dude. Punk. Who else? Oh, obviously Sapnap and Bad Boy Halo. But I think those are the original. What the original what? Dream, George, Sapnap, Bad, Punk, Callahan, Alyssa, Sam. That's like almost 10 people. Wow, that's a lot of people. The original 8. And then Tommy came in. I think. Yeah, I think that's all the people that were there before Tommy. Boom, 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 boom. Also, props for Punk. Punk building the lemon tree. He started all the conflict. He is the one who started the conflict. He started the discord that would go on for months and months and months. Nobody gives you enough credit for giving us so much content, Punk. Thank you. Oh, I guess that is our fourth black shout out. He is he's mixed. Asian and black. I believe he's Korean, but I'm not sure. I believe. Anyway, that's our shout out. DropsofPonk. He has a YouTube, and it's drops like, dewdrop, and then of punk. It's like punk or yeah, it's like punk or pink, but instead of the I or the U, it's a O. Yes. He's very funny. He's very funny. I think his content is great. And he streams on Twitch too. Same name that I just mentioned. Yeah, I think he's a pretty cool streamer. very chill vibes. Nobody's gonna see it again. We're ready to meet you, 'cause I love you. I think that's all I gotta talk about. All I've thought about for the comic so far, because I kind of retconned my previous idea, because I now decided that this is the idea for now. And then when I'm done storyboarding, then I'll like do a kind of more finalized version of the storyboard, but not complete, and then I'll show it to people. And then people will destroy it, and then I'll use that feedback and make it better and do the final version. But I'm definitely going to make a script first. It's probably going to be like in the look of a screenplay, because that's how I already started it. Yeah. I wrote all the... It's a lot, okay. So, yeah. I think this is going to be it. Thank you for joining my stream, just listening to me ramble about my interest, and I hope you check out the people that I shouted out. I know I'm one person, and you're one person too, but if you give love to a cool creator that you like, even if you're one person, it will make a good impact. A good impact. Positivity is always, always, always welcome. We love positivity. So goodbye. Have a good day, good afternoon, good evening or night. And I guess we'll see you next time whenever I stream next. Goodbye. Bye 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 bye.